What's going on, my good people? Come holla at y'all, short and sweet, straight to the point. Discover who you truly are. Gotta go deep within and discover who you truly are. Most people will tell you as a standard to going through certain stuff. I will only say, in my own opinion, stick with following universal law. As long as you following universal law, you in great standards. And God always give you that free will. So to discover who you truly are, you have to discover that through your authenticity. That's who you truly are. So what does that look like for different people? Whatever it is that you base it upon when you going through whatever you going through, because you go through your own experiences. We all got similar things that we go through, but nobody could tell your story how you would tell your story. But if you don't go within and discover who you truly are, everybody is going to try to tell your story. So for me specifically, the key things into getting to them high levels, in my opinion, I would say is discipline, accountability, and consistency. I'm gonna say it again: discipline, accountability, and consistency. You gotta be disciplined enough to do the work. Meditation, prayer, connecting, patience, and all these different things. You gotta be in that disciplined mindset to get to those next levels, for you to be able to keep going on that lane to discovering who you truly are. Accountability, it will come in where when things are taking place, even if directly in the physical sense you don't speak it, or a person don't speak it to you, but accountability is in the knowing that whatever you've done or in your mindset thought to do, that you know that's not in alignment with your highest good, that you know is not good, period, or that's against others, you have to take that accountability. And even going a little further, things that took place in your past that you know you took part in, that you were the reason behind it, and maybe you lied at that time, maybe you downplayed it as it wasn't you, or maybe you try to shun it and highlight what the other people or individual done to overshadow what you know you done. The accountability is understanding, overstanding what it is you did, what part you played, and fixing that. And I don't mean like, oh, I gotta go back in the past and talk to these people and just that. No, the accountability is acknowledging what you know that you've done, and from that point on, doing what you know is in alignment with yourself and your highest good. And then consistency. The consistency is basically, if I had to put it in a short phrase, never giving up. Ain't no such thing as giving up. Ain't no such thing as bowing out. You may bend a little, you may be frustrated, but you don't break and you don't give up. For example, and what I mean by the discipline, the accountability, and the consistency. For example, you got people who went to school for years and became doctors, became lawyers, became I'm just speaking, connecting the dots on what we consider in the physical aspect to be high level pain situations with physical money, and how long it takes to do the work. So the reason I'm using that as the example is because they had to have discipline, a lot of discipline, for them to even get to those points. They had to have a lot of accountability for wanting to go out, party, and do all these different things, and doing it, fall back, and then have to get back into the groove of knowing what they're there for, and then the consistency to keep going because they know what the goal is. So it's like going to the library. When they say study to show yourself approved, so you go to the library. Why do people go to the library to study? Because they're trying to get away from the noise. They're trying to get away from the distractions. They know they can hear, they can focus, they can do what's necessary. So it's the same thing when we talking about